Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 Shadowkeep for some more Destiny 2 news and intel. And in today's video, guys, I'm going to be showing you a couple of easy cheeses and a glitch that you can use to get a very simple 980 nightmare hunt done. I'm going to get to all of that in just 1 second, but first I just want to remind everybody, I'm still doing the giveaway on my YouTube channel at 15,000 subscribers. All you have to do to be entered into that giveaway is like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on the notifications, the bell right next to the big red subscribe button, and follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box below. So now guys, on to this particular glitch and cheese. As you can see in the video in front of you, this is for the Zydron Gatelord boss. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Somebody's gonna light me up in the comments if I'm not. But this is a pretty easy nightmare to get done. The beginning part of this whole nightmare hunt is really going to be the most difficult section because you're going to have to obviously target specific enemies to get through one section into the next, or one phase into the next. But once you get to the boss, it's actually pretty simple. This whole zone that you're in is pretty leaky when it comes to places to hide. A lot of different corners you can kind of sneak up and just get good angles at. But the two that I've noticed that work the best is if you just run past where the Gatelord spawns, the big arc, you can kind of keep the spawn points of all the adds in that section without really ever taking any damage, and you can basically control any engagement. As you see, my buddy Reaper Guyver, shout out to him for doing this with me, is in this video. He's just sort of staying behind. He can continue back or even climb up the wall to his right if he wishes, to my left. The next section that I actually really love is the place where I'm hiding, which is essentially back and to the left of the boss. Directly to the left when you enter and spawn into this zone. And it's fairly simple to get up to. You can just kind of run up, and there's some rocks that just allow you to slowly step up from level to level. Once you're up here though, no boss can hit you, and the adds certainly can't as well. If you hang out over the ledge at certain points when the adds rotate back towards the section, they can hit you, but not critically, and it's pretty easy to avoid, as you'll see. But the boss won't even target you, as you can see here, and you can just sort of take pot shots at him. Now, if you're doing this solo, I would say this is probably the best spot, although you could use either. Another thing you can do, if you are doing this with two people, as I was in this case, you can always just leave the nightmare hunt. Say you're running out of ammo, go rally a flag at any incoming public event. There's always one going on Earth. And then just simply rejoin your buddy. And as you see, when you rejoin, you'll be in the back end of the spawn area for that last phase, the boss phase. And you can just kind of, again, run up to the left of the map, jump on some rocks, and make your way up to that spot that I was hanging out at. All these things are pretty easy and pretty straightforward. The only thing I would suggest maybe is bringing some long-range weapons, because you're going to be shooting at adds from a distance. Try to match whatever burns they have assigned for that week. But of all the nightmare hunts that I've currently done, I would say this was probably the easiest to solo at 980. Definitely the easiest with a group. Again, the first two sections are probably the more difficult ones, but like everything else, there's plenty of places to hide and target the specific enemies that you need to progress through the final phase. That being said, none of it was really that hard. So thank you all so much for watching. As you'll see, I spawn back in. My buddy is still alive, just hanging out. Really trolling the enemies at this point, in my opinion. I spawn in, I'll run to the left of the map, None of the ads nor the boss will target you. Make your way up onto these little rocks there, and then up onto this ledge, and then up onto the top. You can drop down or stay on that back section, either way. So you can see, you can just shoot at ads at that point. You're not going to have any issues. Now, when I do say that the parts before the boss were the more difficult sections, I only mean that so much as they were perhaps a little more time consuming relative to what you actually had to do. Obviously a boss is going to be more difficult, but relative fairly easy. Appreciate all the support on the YouTube channel, guys. Hopefully you found this information helpful. Again, thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to let it play out now so you can see the final completion of this. Again, we were kind of taking our time when we were doing this because we were trying to find these sections so that you guys can do them for whatever you'd like, solos or speedruns, or maybe you just want to get some easy Pinnacle gear. Maybe you want to farm this a little bit for some boss kills. I'm sure there's ways to do that since there is a ledge. Be curious to see if anybody could do a final boss or kill and then just reset by simply wiping. It's always something that is possible. And as always, everybody, I am Wilhelm Scream. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram to be entered into that giveaway at 15,000 subscribers. And as always, we will see you in the next video. Little